What's up, calcified crustaceans? Welcome to I'm a Big Fat Dum Dum. We are back on the Stay train, ladies and gentlemen. I am pretty excited, as I should be, I suppose, to film some more shit, which is the way to go. I don't know why I'm doing this, but anyway, I don't really have much to say in this intro. It's probably a good thing. Let's just crack straight into the game and see how we go. I believe last time we just had our date with Jong, and I think we're going home. So we'll get to it.
It's getting late, and the drive is pretty long. We should head back.
Agreed. Yunji might worry about if we stay too late.
Don't sell yourself short. She's more worried about you.
Is that so?
Yes, she's really taken a liking to you, I think. She's just bad at showing her feelings.
And how do you feel about that?
I hope you'd be interested in her too. You seem a nice guy and suited to her.
Sounds like someone else isn't honest with herself, either.
You'll gather no more intel from me right now. Prepare your lap. I require its use for a nap.
There you go, prepare your lap. That's a very... It's a nice way to put it, honestly. I am all into the lap preparing game, you know? I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's a thing that I'm okay with. Jong lays her hand in my lap. Yeah, that... We're getting a bit fast. Bit further down the track, that one. Jong lays her head in my lap for the ride home. It's very relaxing. Coupled with the long ride, I think I might nap as well. Sorry. Something just like fucking made a noise in my desk. I don't know if it's gonna come through for you guys, but anyway, I think this is like the 15th time filming this series that I've like heard a weird noise or like the sound has gone out, and it's just something that actually hasn't come through on the audio for you guys, and I've just been like, what the fuck? So apologies for constantly doing that and constantly highlighting the fact that I'm an idiot and I just can't ignore it. But anyway, just it's that attention span is my issue. Every time I gotta go, I can't just focus on the game. I've got to one thing to the next. So I probably need the extra sleep to deal with Miss Sundare Sunshine when we get back anyway. I can't say I dislike this, having two girls who seem genuinely interested in me, but they live in North Korea. I can't move here. I'll be branded as a traitor, and I doubt either of them will be allowed to leave. Maybe, I'm not sure. Might not be branded a traitor anymore. As of the talks with the two most fucking beautiful men in the world, Trumpy and Kim Jong-un, that went fairly well from what I heard, but I actually didn't pay that much attention. I just heard that they're denuclearizing the North Korea. Very topical. This is a news channel, if you were wondering. That's why we're playing Doki Doki. Fuck, we're not playing Doki Doki. We're playing Stay. Maybe I should have started with something about that. Maybe I shouldn't have just randomly got into it halfway through. Maybe that would have made more sense, seeing as it's going to be out like a couple days. Anyway, who gives a fuck? Let's just keep playing this game. I'm not that interested in the news, to be perfectly honest with you. And I doubt either of them would be allowed to leave. Maybe, there we go. We did that. I'm not sure. It's nothing to worry about, though. Now, though, time for a rest. He's already fucking trying to figure out how he can make one of these girls fucking his lady, his woman. Third night here. Second after having been out all day with one of my chaperones, or hostesses. Girlfriends? Maybe. They sure seem intent on keeping me to themselves. Are they hoping to keep me here in Korea, or are they hoping I'll sneak them out? Neither seems very likely. Didn't we just have this fucking conversation with yourself like 5 seconds ago? Do we really have to go over it again? Couldn't you have just done it in one fell swoop? Anyway, maybe I'm just overthinking this. Perhaps grabbing hands, calling outings dates, and falling asleep on foreign men is custom here. Yeah, I'm not overthinking things. Speaking of thoughts, I think mine are about to be interrupted. Hey, Jong, how you doing, bud?
Is our living room floor more comfortable than my bed?
Loaded question, but I assume you meant it as an innocent one.
Well, maybe not.
Ooh, you've already got to Tit Town, so I don't know what's with the foreplay now, the preamble. Just fucking get to it, buddy. You know what comes after Tit Town? Butt base. Yeah, well, that's kind of a cheating, because it's like third base, second base, all that shit. So butt building, that's better. I was trying to think of another word for a town, so I don't think I did any good at all, but butt building. It's butt building. That's next. Well, maybe not. Anyway, I came to see if you were busy this evening. Seeing as the Pyongyang nightlife involves explaining to soldiers what I'm doing out on the street at night, without getting killed or arrested, I'd say my agenda is pretty clear.
It's not always like this. I'm sure at some point we can go somewhere in the evening.
I hope so. Anyway, did you have something in mind for this evening?
Yes, I was hoping you would help Yunji with her English tonight. She really needs as much help as possible, and for some reason she doesn't do well learning under my guidance. I think maybe having a cute American man might help her.
Not sure what being cute has to do with it, but I'm glad to hear I'm not the ugly American. Come on, they fucking never see white people. You could be the ugly American, they just don't know it, alright?
Well, Yunji's taken a liking to you. She's just never been good with her feelings.
Color me 50 Shades of Not Surprised. That's a really dumb line and just like not a good reference because fuck 50 Shades of Gay. Whoops, Freudian slip, my bad.
When she was 13, a boy who had a crush on Yunji actually got the nerve to confess to her. She actually liked him as well.
So they dated?
Well, no, she didn't know how to handle the sudden confession, and she ended up shooting him with a pellet gun.
Yunji. Her wily charms. They don't know bounds, obviously. Pellet gun? Why the hell did she have one on her in the first place? I mean, do kids here just carry those to class? We prefer our students carry 9mm compacts. Hey. He confessed to her at the small arms practice range. You sure he was in love and not depressed? Seems like a suicide attempt was made there. Don't be mean. My sister has her faults, but she can be sweet, and is certainly not bereft of womanly charms. I suppose that's true. She's cute in her own way.
Anyway, I would like for you to help with her English after dinner. I'll have everything you need ready.
Fair enough. I did promise to help her after all. Anyway, maybe I'll finally get some respect as her teacher. I wouldn't fucking count on it, bro. This is clearly gonna go, well, I was gonna say one of two ways, but really only one of one ways, which is her just like shit talking you the whole time, basically. Anyway, you probably shouldn't put all your hopes in one basket for that idea. I'm not sure how, but you mixed up two old sayings and actually made a pretty decent new one after that. Really? I kind of just went straight through it. I didn't even notice. So maybe maybe it's true, because if I didn't even notice, it was fucking different. Anyway, was it two birds, one stone, and all the eggs in your basket? Anyway, beginner's luck? Probably. Still, it was kind of cute.
Easy there. You're supposed to be flirting with Yuji tonight.
I thought I was teaching her, not flirting with her.
There's a difference?
Whoa, that's a loaded question. To all my teacher homies out there, if there are any, teacher homies, is teaching and flirting the same thing? Is that why people get into teaching? And should I be really, really, really worried about a friend of mine who teaches like year 8? That's getting a bit. I mean, it's not good with any year group. I don't know why I specified. They're all fucking children. No, they're all not the teachers. At least I don't think they are, and I hope they're not. I mean, all the children are children. That's what I meant to say. Doesn't matter really what age they are. I don't know if I could have butchered that any more than I just fucking did, but you know what? That's how it goes around here. I was gonna say sometimes, but all the fucking time, so that's cool.
There's a difference?
A pretty clear one. Thanks, Crumpet. I agree with you.
Maybe one day you will understand.
Don't put all your hopes in one basket. Don't put all your hopes in one basket. Is that what she said? Is that the same quote? Yeah, I don't... Okay, so it wasn't the two that I was thinking, but it does make sense.
So mean. I love Yuji waiting ready after dinner for you to your tutoring.
She walks the room she's sharing with Yuji, but I'm pretty sure I saw her turn back and wink at me. Teaching Yuji English. This should be interesting. Of course, giving a loaded gun to a gorilla could be interesting too, and at least you'd have a fighting chance that time. Better take a quick nap before marching into this battle. Good plan. Naps are always good. Except, actually, that's not always true. Hey, Yuji's put on some fucking pajamas! Or, well, they don't, they actually just look like clothes, so I don't think, they are. I don't know why I thought they were pajamas. Anyway, thanks for the meal, Yuji. Again, you've outdone yourself. Best meal I've had in Korea yet. Well, like, of course, I have been training in the culinary arts, so it's the least I can do. Think, like, nothing of it.
Look at you, getting all bashful with the American praise.
Yuji's cheeks glow red. It's pretty cute. I may have to praise her more if that's the reaction it gets. I am not. He just, like, took me by surprise with his compliments. That's all. You would have thought you'd be more used to this, Yuji, if you'd already been put off guard one time by a dude, fucking confessing his love to you in the shooting range. Anyway.
You're such a terrible liar. Can I ask you for a favor, Crumpet?
She winks, obviously. I think it was she winks obviously, not she winks obvious. I don't fucking know. It doesn't really matter, to be perfectly honest with you. She winked at me. It was obvious. Or it was obvious she was gonna do that. Either way, I have a boner because she winked at me. That's seriously, it's a fucking actual problem. When people wink at me, it's just like zunk straight away, and it's like fuck. So just please, if I'm fucking going for a swim, like in some budgie smugglers, do not fucking wink at me, because then there will be hell to pay. Fucking everyone will have to just see a massive tent being pitched around there. Anyway, of course you've been such a gracious hostess. What can I do?
Can you clean up the table and wash the dishes tonight while I prepare Yuji for your event this evening?
I like that they call it an event. I'd hardly call it what we're doing at an event, but sure, I'd be glad to clean up. What's like going on? What do you like think you're preparing me for?
You're going to spend some one-on-one time alone in your bedroom with our guest.
What? I'm like not ready for that sort of thing. That's way too sudden. Are you setting it up, Jong? Here's the part of the misunderstanding where you say, but if it's sex with Crumpet, I wouldn't mind. Okay. That's a pretty ballsy fucking move, Crumpet. I'm gonna give you that. I don't think it's gonna work very well for you though. Right. If it's like sex with Crumpet, I wouldn't. Hey, stop like tricking me. How could you fall for that? How? Now's about the perfect time to fulfill another tsundere trope. Who's like running this operation here? I think Jong is. Anyway, dirty as your mind might be, that's not even close to what we're doing.
You're thinking of something perverted right now, aren't you?
I'm under assault from both sides now. Admit it, pervert! If I don't admit, you must acquit. Stop with the rhyming, dude. What are you fucking doing? That's not gonna get you laid. That's just gonna make them fucking hate you. Or at least it would make me hate you. Anyway. Okay, like no way am I spending any time alone in my bedroom with this creep.
It'll be fine, Yuji. I think you've had more martial arts training than him anyway.
How do you know I didn't have a part-time job as a dojo floor sweeper? Where the Sifu adopted me as his only child and taught me the ways of Taekwondo Leap. Taekwondo Leap? What the fuck?
Because you live in America. Home slackers who bum on the beach when not sleeping.
Everyone like knows Americans are fat, lazy bums. Fortunately, I'm not. Anyway, I'm gonna help you learn English tonight. Him? Like teach me English? But no buts about it. I'll meet you in your room in 5 minutes. Sounds like his fucking mother now. Jesus Christ.
Sister, you must learn English to advance in the People's Army, and our guest is nowhere to help you.
I'd like rather have the sex. Good, let's do that. Let's have the sex. Fuck English. English is lame. Let's bump uglies. I don't know why I'm clapping. I don't even know if that's audible in the mic. Because I'm doing it like behind the mic, and the mic has a cardioid pattern, if you know what that means. It means that if I clap back here, you can't really hear it. If I clap in front of it, you can. If I clap back here, and then if I knock the fucking, the stupid fucking, the pop filter off, then all my P's sound fucking ridiculous, and now I'm in the middle of my show, fixing my mic and making a lot of dumb noise and stupid shit. Anyway, let's get back to it. Have the sex. I think I can last a little longer than 2 minutes.
Both of you hush and go to Yuji's room and leave the door open. I swear if I hear you complaining, Yuji, you're doing strip English lessons.
Ooh, baby. Do some complaining for me later, Yunji. That'd be nice. I didn't read that. Oh, well. Let's just get this over with. With that, she forcefully grabs my hand and drags me back to her bedroom. She also defiantly slams the door shut and locks it behind her. Just so you know, that word is defiantly, not fucking definitely. For those people out there who just consistently butcher the English language and put defiantly, like fucking on Facebook or wherever they put it, you know, wherever you're talking to someone, even text messages and shit. Somehow don't fucking understand the difference. Does that look like definitely? There's not double N there, which would be like definitely, which is closer, but it's an A. Defiantly, not definitely. Good, I'm glad we've sorted that out anyway. Anyway, little fucking grammar rant. Honestly, like my sister can be such an instigator. Just to make sure, we are practicing English and not having sex, right? Yes, we are just like studying English. Here's the book we work from. She hands me a bright yellow paperback book. On the front, the title reads, How to Sound Like a Dumb American. Well, that's a good sign. Let's check the copyright date. 1987. Great. It's only 3 decades out of date, so I guess that's progress. I sit next to her on the bed and flip open to the bookmark page. How about reading this sentence for a start? I like the fucking, the face they put on for her just now, how it shifted. Hello, everybody. We should go to the discotheque to dance together. That image is almost as awkward as Yunji's pronunciation. I'm not even certain where to begin. I'd like to blame it on the book, but your pronunciation is atrocious. English is like so hard. Why do I need to like learn it anyway? I'm not sure. Jong said you needed it to advance in your military. I don't like want to advance to that position. What position is that, doggy? See? That would have been funnier. I don't know, actually. To be fair, it's my own joke, and I don't know if any of you laughed at home, so let me know if that wasn't funnier, because it might not have been. That information is, like, classified. I'm not able to share it with you. Great, well, don't worry about my paranoia and concentrate on making an S sound that sounds like a snake. Sss, instead of a shh. ever Bashtad Ronald Reagan destroyed Wimpy Walter Moondall in the Erection. Good. Uh-oh. Look closer at that last word. That's not an R, but an L. You mean in erection. Yes, I mean no, but yes, the word is election, not erection. They're two completely different things. Like, what are they then? An election is when the population of a place votes for its political leaders. Oh, like we do that. The DPRK holds elections. Of course. We elect our representatives to the Supreme People's Assembly. I honestly did not expect that. How does that even work here? Well, the Supreme People's Assembly has 687 seats and everyone over 17 can vote. That's pretty impressive. Who runs in the elections? Every person who wants to run has to apply to the Democratic Front for the reunification of the fatherland, and they can approve or deny their application to be on the ballot. Then people get to go to an election place to vote. For the one candidate, I can't read today, or the last little bit. Anyway, for the one candidate the Democratic Front has selected to run for office that year. If you don't want to vote for them, you can go to a special booth with windows where you can cross out their name. Somehow that's about how I expected it to work. What party is in the power now? The Workers' Party has 607 seats, and they're in alliance with the Social Democrats, who hold 50 seats. So of the 687 seats, 657 are held by one party, essentially. Well, at least you probably don't have so many political ads on TV. Anyway, you never answered my question. What is an erection? Why don't you ask your sister or something? You said you would teach me English. Tell me. I really don't think I should. Stop being a pussy, dude. Fucking tell her. What's it gonna do? You're adults. You can talk about erections without people giggling and being embarrassed. I say erection 50 friggin' times an episode. An erection episode. I say erection every goddamn day of my goddamn erect life, baby. I go to work. I say, hey, what's up with the erections? Hey, who's got an erection? Hey, I don't know why I keep... This bit doesn't seem like it's that funny. I'm just saying the word erection a lot, and at least we've normalized it now, so maybe Yoonji might not be so weirded out by it if we normalize it. Anyway, that's how you take the power from the word. You consistently say it. It's like something people have sometimes. You can't get one. Why not? It just doesn't work that way. Let's just focus on speaking in English for now. No, I want erection too. Two? Are you being a bad influence, Crumpet? No, you can't have one. Wait, John, were you spying on us? Absolutely. You two are a riot. I agree with you, Jong. Jong is slowly, definitely winning me over as potentially the favorite. We're still going Yoonji Town, but Jong is getting there. Getting there, baby. If you have enough time to listen in on us, if you have enough time to help me train her in English, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Considering Yoonji needs all the help she can get. Yes, I would. No, really? It's okay. Let's just stop and go to bed. Oh, you fucking made her sad, you dickhead. Nope, not going there. Read the next sentence. There is only one true Korea. We must crunch the occupiers. I don't think any American would say such a thing. Our leader is wa cooler than the crumpet. What? Worse and worse. I'm not even sure how to begin correcting you. That's what our last teacher said. He didn't last long. I think you really need a speech therapist, as well as intensive training in remedial English before tackling this book of absurdities. Remedial? This book is the remedial English book for Korea. The normal English book is much harder. Maybe instead of a book with complete sentences, you should have started with phonics or something more basic. You don't happen to have any of those learning letter leaders around, would you? The fuck? Why did you just drop that alliteration in, my friend? I don't know what those are. They're these cute people made out of letters. And they usually have things that start with their letter. Like Mr. A would have an apple and an alligator. Or Mrs. J or Miss J would have a juice and jam. Oh, wrong one. I think we have something like that. They're what you call flashing cars. Let me look in my closet. Yunji goes to her closet, kneels down and starts rummaging through. She also starts tossing things out behind her into the room. Which is when I finally realize it's a huge mess. She has things scattered all over the place. Various plans and charts covered by food wrappers. Her pellet guns are haphazardly thrown about the room as well. And her clothes? Her uniform is on a chair. Socks hang all over the place. And I think that's a pair of her panties hanging from the lampshade. I nudge Jong and point in that direction. I'm pretty certain that's a fire hazard over there.
Sweet Yuji, you're such a slob. I just cleaned this room. Now it looks like an American HVA rocket hit it, and you've got your dirty underwear hanging from a lamp. And like a scared cat, Yuji yelps and beelines it for the lamp, snatching her underwear. Jong, why are you like pointing out my unmentionables to him? Actually, he pointed that to me. How like could you? How could I what? How could you just like casually point out your panties? It just like rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? Aren't you embarrassed to say that word? No, take the power away. Panties, 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 panties. I don't know if I should do that for any longer. Just gonna start a panties chant in the fuck. Oh, God. If anyone is listening to you listen to this, they're gonna be asking some serious fucking questions of you right now. So anyway, I would like see a pair of them out in the open. Have you no shame? Just about everyone wears underwear or panties. I think the British call them pants, which causes confusion with us Americans. I'm not sure the English call them pants. I think they call them underpants, mate. But anyway. But it's like a dirty word. No, it isn't. Sure, some people feel uncomfortable saying it, but it's not a curse word or anything. I told you so, sister. I don't like believe you both. Neither of you have any shame at all because of our ability to say the word panties. Okay, like, stop that. Stop what? Saying panties? Yes. Like, cut that out. Or what? Panties, 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 panties. I did this like 5 minutes ago. He's swiping the cotton on. Pink panties, purple panties. Striped across your butt panties. We all love panties. And like Jung says, I'm a child. Actually, children love saying words that they think are dirty, even if they aren't. You should really try it out. Never. And there's like nothing you can do to make me. Tell you what, if you can say panties in English clearly, just once, we'll stop the lesson for the night. I don't like think so. Where's the book? It's gone. While you were arguing, a snipe came and took it. Snipe hunt. What does that mean? Oh no, I'm like not falling for that again. Jong hid it somewhere. Yes, and you can have it back if you say panties in English correctly. Clearly. You're supposed to be the sweet one. I need a crumpet. I still get to be your teasing older sister to you. This is like not fair. A wise man once said life is not fair. There are no wise men, but like indulge me. Who said it? Some wise guy. Who knows? The point is, life is not fair, and if you want the lesson to end and your book back, you just have to say panties in English once clearly. Pantish. Sorry, I couldn't make that out. What was that? Pantish. You'll need to be louder than that. Pantish, 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 pantish. Can I go now? Nope, sorry, you haven't said it yet. I like just said it 6 times, but not clearly. Your S at the end came out as an eh, esh. Ish. I'm afraid he's right, sister. You need to try harder. I hate you both. No, you don't. Now, come on. You can do it. Yuji takes a deep breath and then slowly speaks. Panties. You made E.T. proud, but you did it. Who is this E.T.? And why would he be proud? Space alien, long neck, big eyes, likes to eat peanut butter candies. Terrible English. Sounds like you, Yuji. Fucking burn, dog. Fucking burn. Like, shut up and give me my book back. Look under the pile of clothes over there. You buried it looking for the flashcards. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Did you find them? Yes, but like the lesson is over, so we don't need them. Can I see them anyway? She pulls them out of her pocket and throws them at my forehead. Naturally, I catch the box of cards. Knock yourself out before I like do. I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight. Be nice, sister. But anyway, let's look at these flashcards. I pull out the cards. They're cheaply made and fairly worn, but the pictures are accessible. Looks like they were put back in the box in alphabetical order. Mr. A is flying an airplane. Mr. B is holding a bomb. Miss C has chemical weapons and Mr. D has a dagger. These cards are fairly violent. Flamethrower, grenade, judo, machete, shotgun. Most of these cards have the letter person holding a weapon or fighting. What kind of fucked up deck of flashcard letters is this? Call me crazy, but I don't think the International Parenthood Association approved the printing of these. Is that the United States after a nuking on the U card? Oopsie, forgot about that one. Like, no wonder we were told not to show these to outsiders. Yes, it's been so long I'd forgotten as well. You guys really like to indoctrinate your kids to hate us really young, don't you? It's honestly not like that. Not anymore, really. The printing company mysteriously went out of business years after issuing these. No one has stepped in to print new ones, so we use what we have. Oh, okay. Silence ensues, and not comfortably it takes a good 10 minutes before I break it. I think I'm going to hit the sack. Yes, it's pretty late. I shall hit my sack as well. Let's work on your idioms sometime. Think of like where you want to go tomorrow. See you in the morning. Sleep well.
Oh, it's getting all, like, emotive and they're having actual people issues rather than just yawning like an idiot. Jesus Christ, I don't know where that came from, but God, Jesus, I should probably attempt to be better at commentary, but whatever, fuck that. That ship sailed years ago. I hear them bickering softly as I leave, but I'm too exhausted to strain myself to listen. Tonight was really, really weird. Scary weird. The girls seem nice, but from the past few days I get a real sense that I'm not really welcome in this country. I really need to stay on my toes and get through this trip and just get home. Oh, mate. What about the booty, bro? Never give up on booty. I'm really getting sick of that alarm. Seriously, this music violates the Genevieve Convention in some way. I'm sure of it. It's been a bit since I've done my morning exercises. Maybe I better do those. Make sure I don't get rusty over here. I can't go outside and run, at least not without one of the ladies, and I don't want to wake them up, as I don't think I hear them moving yet. Guess I'll do some push-ups and sit-ups and stuff for a while. Phew, not too bad for taking a few days off. You don't lose the ability to do push-ups or sit-ups in a few days. Why? Anyway, I think sometimes during my workout I heard the girls get up and start doing their routines as well. I should probably take this time to get a shower before John gets in there. Also, when we saw the picture of him, he did not look like he did push-ups or sit-ups at all. But anyway, not that the view wasn't pleasant yesterday. Yeah, no shit, buddy. She's clearly fucking very well endowed in the boobid region, so who would complain? Anyway, but I get the feeling too many unplanned encounters of the distro variety might get me in some hot water. I'm sure she actually wouldn't care. It's pretty much how the game is going, that she doesn't give a fuck if you literally went fist first into her mutt, mate. Weird. Anyway, and not the literal sense of a shower. Another good reason to work up an early morning sweat is the shower. I'll be the first to admit that our bases aren't exactly perfect when it comes to getting hot water through the pipes to the shower, but at least it eventually gets there. Not here. I could crank the hot faucet all the way to the Sarkash coffee levels and still get hit by some Arctic level waters. The first time I tried to shower here, I waited and then finally just forced myself to get into the glacier falls. I'm glad none of the girls have wandered in on me at least. Explaining shrinkage is the last thing I want to do here in Korea. Yeah, fucking hell, I know what you're talking about, mate. We just fucking played a football game in a club that has some pretty woefully inadequate showers. It was so fucking freezing, I may as well have just gone for a swim in the river. It would have been in the ocean, it would have been fucking way warmer. Anyway, and yes, shrinkage, true that. And there isn't a fuckload that we're playing with already, so shrinkage is not what we want. Anyway, okay, second to the last thing. Next to dying by glorious leader's decree. Okay, that's as clean as I'm gonna get. Time to toss on my silkies and see what we're doing today. Hope Yunji cooked up something good. I'm a tad hungry here. Damn it, I also feel really guilty about complaining about being hungry in a land that appears to be in a state of perpetual starvation. If this leader is so glorious, then how come he's got a land of scared, hungry people following him? I think I'm in between that area of still having a lot to learn and possibly knowing too much, and neither seems to be a safe state of mind for this country. Anyway, someone's moving about the kitchen area. Time to go look. Good morning, Crumpet. I hope you're well today. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. Exercised some, got cleaned up, thought I'd see what was cooking in here. I'm starting to like this whole kimchi thing. Whole kimchi thing. That's not a white lie. I'm getting sick of kimchi with every meal. Nice to see you finally admitting it. Of course, I already knew, but it's still a pleasure to hear it from your own voice. Was it that obvious? You ate 3 balls last night. I'd say it was. Well, Gunny says I'm a growing boy. Then he makes me run. Guess it's the girth. The girth. I love girth. Girth's a good thing to deal with. That's what they say about Americans. What? The girth, yeah. I think it's actually length as well, but we'll see. That'd be the same for Australians as well. I'm pretty sure Australians are more hung than Americans. At least I'm gonna fucking spout that nonsense like it is true, so, oh, never mind. Just talking to myself. Well, anyway, what's Yunji got cooking for us? Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she was looking for something in her room, but she was having a hard time finding it. Maybe she go help her out. Are you sure that's a good idea? She might not want me snooping around her room. It's not sleeping if she's there. Go ahead and help her. I'll get the table set. Is she like fucking nude or some shit? Probably. The quicker you help her find what she's looking for, the quicker we get to eat. Well, okay, I guess. I go back to the hall where the rooms are, though it's not that long of a walk. How to go about this? Jung mentions you needed assistance. Need some help there, Yunji? Cup check. Kick. No, maybe not that last one. As I get to the door, I close my eyes and sigh. Dealing with Yunji can be mentally taxing. I slowly step in and open my eyes, and instantly choke on the words I had so carefully prepared in my head. But I fucking knew something like that was coming. Speaking of coming, I'm gonna do that. No, I'm gonna finish the episode here. I'm not gonna watch fucking porn after this, I promise you. I don't know why I bring that shit up, because now it's just incriminating as fuck, and I have a pretty good track record of watching a lot of porn. So, no, let's end this episode not the way that it's currently going. And I'm just going to say goodbye. Hey, Heart Vacation. That's cool. She's got it on the side there. Very pink room. Very cute. Anyway, I will see you all in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed today. I appreciate you watching. Thank you, guys. Bye.